the London Clown Festival. Okay, everyone, here it is. It's Sarah Woolfenden and the opening ceremony.
Embrace the clown that is within. No threat there. Just love.
I suddenly realized that we have a very wrong concept of what is clowning, which is actually just being joyful, find your inner child, and it's humor, really. It doesn't mean that you wear a red nose and you are, yeah.
Yeah, it's just about being silly and making mistakes.
It's very different than the kind of the like killer clowns you see in horror movies. Different kind of makeup, and you're honestly like, if a clown is not making the audience laugh and feel like pleasure and excitement, they're probably doing their job wrong. So it's very different than the kind of serial killer movies.
Wow, what an incredible audience! If you see a watermelon on the bench, don't pick it up. Because the watermelon is probably not yours.
I guess there's an ethos of silliness and, you know, openness and seeing games all the time. You know, when you're a clown, you are looking for games and for patterns and you know, having fun and being silly and being naughty.
Ciao! Ciao! My name is Al Dente. I come from a long line of dentists. The manager also happens to be my wife. We got married in Croatia.
It comes far away from the concept that people have about clowns, and when you start talking to them about it, they understand that it's leaning more to Buster Keaton and more to Charlie Chaplin and things that they are familiar with, but actually never had a chance to find themselves doing. And when you explain it a little bit, it kind of sits on the place of being a child and having that really innocent sense of joy and freedom to follow your instincts and your impulses, and every human being, that sounds delicious.
Back in the day, back in the sort of silent film period, when you had people like Laurel and Hardy, the Marx Brothers, these were all clowns, but they didn't wear makeup, you know. And there's many examples. I mean, Mr. Bean is kind of a clown. Anything that involves a kind of an idiot, a clown is like an idiot, and we're laughing at an idiot.
When you see a good clown, he's really open, really soft, it really seeks into you a little bit. You're a little bit more uplifted, a little bit lighter, feel a little bit more spacious and a bit more daring, hopefully.
Welcome to the greatest restaurant on the world. And you, sir. You, sir.
There's such a chaos right now that is happening in the world, and to find yourself carving time to actively and willingly be absurd and light and look for the jokes and things, it's sometimes feels impossible, but sometimes when it gets really bad, it feels like the only thing left to do.
Say it with me.